Hey guys, so what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I just want to give you guys an update of my crypto mining garage, what I've got going on so far, and I have done some massive changes since the last time I gave you guys an update. So yeah, I also want to talk about some projects that I will need some of your guys' input for a mining rig build. Alright, so you may have just saw that I have a couple of cards sitting here, and these are the RTX 3070 Gainward editions. I was able to score about 5 of them from China, and one that I took out from my existing 3070 rig right there, which is off right now, which I will talk about in a sec because I want to add another 3070 that I just got, this Zotac OC Twin Edge version. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a sec. Okay, so let me just quickly update you guys on my whole situation regarding my shelf. And you guys may remember in the last update video of my garage here that I had the shelf over here. Okay, and so the reasons why I moved it from there to over here is because I wanted it closer to where the cold air was coming in, basically. And now I've had it here for about a couple days, and the temperatures have definitely been a lot better, especially for the GPUs. The temperatures have been really good according to HiveOS. And you guys can see here, in terms of the Space Goat's power meter, I had to plug in a Triplite, a long extender cable for the PDU, which is right here. So I was hoping that I potentially may change this extender because it's a bit long, and I'm hoping to get a shorter one so that I could hang the wire across the wall here and get some like U-clamps or something instead of just hanging on my my RTX 30 series box wall, which I have right here. I basically, it was a lot higher before, but I made it into 3 columns instead so I can have the PDU cable rest on there. Okay, and then the shelf, you guys can see I've done some cable management for some of my mining rigs. Okay, so you guys know I have my RTX 3080 rig. This is the EVGA for the Win rig. Really awesome, really stable now. I'll show a screenshot of my hash rate here. And then you guys know my other RTX 3080 rigs. This is a hodgepodge of different models. And I'm still having some thermal throttling issues, I believe, on most of them, honestly, most of them. The MSI Trio is actually really bad. And the Zotac Trinity is good. But the other ones, the EVGA one, this one's like a borked 3080, which I talked about a long time ago. I still haven't had time to figure it out. I was thinking of taking it out, changing the thermal pads, and all that kind of stuff. And then the rest of them also have issues. The Gigabyte one, you guys know I added the thermal pads in the back, which helped, but the ambient, I guess, near this area is still quite hot. So this MSI Ventus card is still giving off a lot of heat, so this one is not able to handle it, I guess. So it's still thermal throttling. So I may need to change the thermal pads on the front side of this Gigabyte, so that will be for another video for sure. Okay, and then finally my other rig here, the Asus Strix RTX 3080s. This rig has been going good. Unfortunately, I am having also some thermal throttling issues as well because the cards are so close together on this 6 GPU, the sluice frame. So I'm hoping to find like an 8 GPU frame or maybe put it in a server case or something, because yeah, the cards are just too close together, as you guys can see. And I do have like this little fan that's pointing at it to get some more cold air on it. It helps a little bit, but I don't want to utilize on the fan, okay? So I will figure that out later. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know down below. But yeah, my shelf here, I did try to do some decent cable managing for the power cables, and it goes up here and into my PDU, which is right there, okay? 30 amp, 240 volt PDU. This is the Nerd Gears PDU, all right? So it's been working really well. I have all the rigs on that PDU right now. Okay, and now then my RTX 3070 rig, I had to take out the Gainward, the one that I had right here, because I wanted to do a full mining rig with those Gainward cards that I just showed you guys. So yeah, this is off right now, but I am gonna add another 3070, and actually the reason why I had it off is because I had issue fitting a 3070. I'll show you guys. Here's the RTX Twin Edge edition. And if we go over here, just to show you guys. So I tried to put it on the rig initially, but you can see here, it's not long enough, all right? This Zotac 3070 is just too short, so I need to take all the cards down, and then I need to move this bar over to here so that the risers will rest on the bar, and then I need to move up this bar because we're moving essentially the GPUs up. Alright, so we'll do that later. Okay, so now guys, I want to talk about some projects, some GPU projects that I have coming up, and I am actually just waiting on some risers for this mining rig build. Okay, so these are the Gainward RTX 3070s. I have 6 of them here. 5 of them came from China, and I was able to score them. And some of you guys have been asking recently about my 3060 Ti order from E-Energy on Alibaba, and they canceled it. So I got my money back, and then they were able to get me 5 of these Gainward RTX 3070s. Now, I know these are not the best, like in terms of the model, and the fan shrouds on these are not as cool as like the other AIB models. So I think these are like the cheaper end of the 3070s. So yeah, we're hoping to see, and when I build this rig, we'll see what the hash rates are and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to ask you guys, what kind of power supply should I use? So I have a few different options here. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is the parallel miner, the ZSX board. So I actually ordered just 2 of them, and I just received them recently. So if you guys think I should use this setup, just one of them, to power 6 3070s, let me know down below. Or should I use a 2000 watt Bitcoin mining power supply, or should I use a EVGA 1200 watt? This is a Platinum P2 power supply. Or should I use a LeadTech or the Superflower 1200 watt gold power supply, or I have a Colink 1200 watts platinum power supply. Okay, so I have 5 different options. I will have a straw poll down below. You guys let me know which power supply I should use for this RTX 3070 rig. So theoretically, each card should take about, if you undervolted them, would be about 120 to 125 watts per card. So theoretically, one 1200 watt power supply should be enough to power all 6 of these cards. You guys let me know down below which power supply I should use. Okay, and then other projects I have coming up that I do need help with, actually. You guys know recently, well actually about a month or 2 months now, this card has been sitting. This is a 5700 XT, this card right here. It has a reference cooler with it, but this is one from Space Goat. Space Goat sent me this, and it comes with a water block on it. So I'm hoping to do a little water cooling project, but I don't know exactly what I should be ordering in order to make this work. So if you guys have any suggestions for like a cheap alternative for water cooling parts, I guess I just need the reservoir and a rad and some hoses and stuff. So I want to do it as cheap as possible. I don't want to spend, you know, a lot of money on this project. So if you guys have any suggestions or names of, you know, products, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, and then next project I have coming up for a video is this RX 6700 XT. So this guy I just received from good old Space Goats. He was the one who's also sent me the Asus Strix, the RTX 3060, the non-TI, and you guys just saw that video recently where I tested these 2 cards on a motherboard and a server case. It didn't work on the server case, but it did work on my old Z97 motherboard with the X16 slots, which I believe you only need X8 PCIe slots. That's what I've been told, but it didn't work on my server case, I guess because it didn't have X8, at least X8 speed on the PCIe slots. Anyways, yeah guys, I'll have a video about this RX 6700 XT. This is the Tough Edition card. Really excited to get this going. And Space Goats, thank you so much, man. He won this on the Newegg Shuffle, so that's how he was able to send me this one and this one. Really cool. Space Goats, thanks so much. Anyways guys, I am hoping to also get rid of the desks here eventually. I have to get rid of all these parts here. I'm probably gonna have to bring it to my crypto mining basement, but I am going to build that RTX 3070 rig in a video by itself. Okay, so I'm hoping to do it step by step, and yeah, I'm just waiting on risers, and I guess you guys will let me know about which power supply I should use. And I'm going to be using this ASRock H110 Pro BTC Plus motherboard along with those 3070s, and yeah, that should technically be it. Oh man, I totally forgot to put this 3070 on the rig. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I need to now move this bar over to here. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, I can't really find a good way to cable manage the power supply and 8-pin CPU. It used to be on the bar. Okay, just test fitting the bar. I had to move it up like half an inch, kind of. Looks to be pretty level in my eyes. Okay, we're gonna put the rest of the GPUs on. Okay, it's all plugged in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Oh boy, something's hitting the fan. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. This PCIe cable is hitting that. Alright, I think we're good. I'm gonna have to like zap strap that somewhere. Okay, let's see if it's mining. And we're good. The 53070s, the Zotac one is there now, and we're getting 62 megahash on that one. The two EVGA XE3s, I am getting 60 megahash on them, even though we have the same overclock on pretty much all the 3070s. So that is interesting, but I have 3 of the other 3070s, the EVGA XE3, a Zotac, and an Asus TUF that can get over 62 megahash. So that's good though, 120 watts, that's perfect. It says 600 watts power consumption. Good stuff, guys. Okay. Okay, so we are now using about 5,300 watts at the wall. Perfect, that's good. Okay, my friends, that's it for this video. Please let me know your thoughts about the projects I have going on real soon. And yeah, let me know what you think about my garage placement for the shelf. I think it's good, it's been going really well. Okay, my friends, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.